You might have ever wondered what it truly means to be a student of faith. Hold on for a moment. I want to share with you some profound insights from this Jesus in the Classroom documentary, which completely transformed my perspective on education and spirituality. You know, there's this ancient wisdom from writer of Proverbs that says, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom." But what does that really mean in our modern classrooms? It's not about being scared. It's about having a deep reverence and understanding that all knowledge ultimately flows from divine wisdom. Think about it. When we approach our studies with this mindset, everything changes. Earthly knowledge can be attained through books, but that with a supernatural touch and incredible intelligence can only come from the Lord. Let me share another fascinating pointer to divine wisdom, and that is meditation. In our fast-paced world of instant information and constant distractions, we often forget the power of quiet reflection. This documentary beautifully illustrates how meditation isn't just about finding peace. It's about creating a space where our minds can align with the mind of Christ. It's like tuning an instrument to perfect pitch, allowing us to receive divine insights that transform our learning experience. Now here's where it gets really practical. Being a believer doesn't mean sitting back and waiting for divine intervention in your studies. In fact, it's quite the opposite. The scripture tells us to study to show yourself approved, and this means taking responsibility for our education. No more procrastination, no more half-hearted efforts. You will surely be ashamed if you neglect the materials you are supposed to learn and have in your possession. Many virgin notes to read when an exam is just a day away. The mind of Christ is available but has to be stirred up by engaging it. Don't join the lazy bunch of students and think you can twist and turn the Lord with your prayers when the moment is due to be tested. When we understand that our academic journey is part of our spiritual journey, it changes everything about how we approach our studies. Here's a powerful thought that really struck me. As believers in the classroom, we're not just students. We're representatives of Christ Himself. Every time you raise your hand to answer a question, every paper you write, every project you complete, you're bringing Jesus back into the classroom. Think about that responsibility and privilege. How are you representing Him in your academic life? Let me share a personal story. I remember struggling with a particularly challenging course, feeling overwhelmed and ready to give up. But when I started applying these principles, approaching my studies with reverence, incorporating meditation into my study routine, and taking full responsibility for my learning, everything changed. My grades improved, yes, but more importantly, I found purpose and joy in my academic journey. Your education isn't just about getting a degree or landing a good job. It's about growing in wisdom, understanding, and character. It's about letting your light shine in the academic world, showing others what it means to be a student.